If you're African, this could be the opportunity for you to invest back home for your retirement, or even if you want to make passive income. Investing in Zimbabwe is a fantastic idea, but sometimes it's difficult to find out where these opportunities are. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to the Mayor of Nyanga to explore the opportunities and how we can tap into the investment opportunities in Zimbabwe. Good morning, Mayor. Thank you for taking your time to meet with me. I know you have a very busy schedule, and I really appreciate you taking your time out to speak to the diaspora community.
Thanks, Augustine. It's good to be on this platform. My name is Mayor or Chairperson, Councillor Advocate from Nyanga District Council.
So, in your own words, can you tell us certain areas that are lucrative for us to invest in?
Okay, Nyanga is a very exciting place, I must tell you. I think most of people in Zimbabwe are really happy to visit Nyanga because of its obviously geographical location, its weather, and obviously the surrounding excitements that or activities that excites the tourists that side. So if you look at Nyanga, obviously we have other areas of investment that are there, which is agriculture, mining. But broadly, we want to speak about Nyanga as a tourist town, Nyanga as a tourist destination, an area which people can really come and invest their incomes or their investments.
So what would you say are the key tourist attractions if we were to invest in there? What are the sort of like key tourist attractions and areas of potential growth?
Okay, Nyanga, as you know, we have Nyangani Mountain, which is the highest point in Zimbabwe. You also have our own national park, which have some animals and also actually some waterfalls. And some, we talk about the museum, the Rose Museum in the national park. But now, outside the Nyanga National Parks and the Nyangani Mountain, we have areas where you can now interface with the weather. We look at areas like Trotbeck, where we've got nice hotels around the lodges, around the Trotbeck, Girasdale side as well. And we look at also activities that are coming up now. We've got farming tourism. People get to interact with how apples, as you know, we are the greatest area where apples are farmed. They interface with the farms and the peaches as well. We have the flowers. We also have the troutfish. Troutfish, as you know, is largely farmed in Nyanga. We also have that area where you can interface with how the process is done and stuff like that. You also get to see that we now have activities around our main falls, waterfalls. We have Mtara's waterfalls, we've got Ngombe waterfalls. In as much as there's a little happening at Ngombe, but we would want people to come now and then construct a fantastic restaurant. We look at some lodges around as well. And we also corroborate the activities happening at, which is largely the skywalk. We have got the zip lines, which is also now dotted around Nyanga. If you come to Trotbeck side, such activities are also happening. So I would say areas of potential investment for those who want to come to around the accommodation, which means holiday homes, lodges, the hotels. And in particular, right now, I've been talking to people, encouraging them to look at the opportunity of constructing a beautiful conference center. You know what, Augustine? We are very close to Harare, the capital city of Zimbabwe. Our roads are largely good. Come to Nyanga. We are looking at also the beautiful weather. I must tell you, this is a place where we can find all the 6 climatic regions, region 1, region 2, up to region 6. So there is the variation of the weather in the parts of Nyanga, and people would love that. But now, you see many conferences are happening outside Nyanga because we don't have a facility that can accommodate a huge amount of people. People coming for national addresses, people coming for festivals. We cannot house them in Nyanga. So there's a great opportunity for someone to come and build a 1,000 to 5,000 seat conference center. So that's what we are expecting people to come. We also have, I've spoken about skywalks and zip lines, but we have got big mountains, which we can also do more, the cab trains or something like that, where people can enjoy and interface with the beautiful mountainous place of Nyanga. We don't have people with helicopters that can obviously give that service where we can have the aerial view of Nyanga, looking at the falls. I think it would be very beautiful, looking at the falls, looking at the high terrains and stuff like that. So apart from the physical infrastructure that can be put, like I've indicated, there are also these activities which people can think and then come and do the investment in Nyanga. But I understand you've got a very huge diaspora or audience, I must indicate that we have quite a lot of potential as far as having modern, smart, homes which can be used for A and B when people are not around. When people are around, or the family or the owners are around, they can have or use them as haunted homes. You need a setup where when you are in Zimbabwe for your holidays, you are really enjoying yourselves. And when you are no longer in Zimbabwe, you've gone back to work, you can actually still earn some incomes from these homes. Or when you now retire and want to come back to Zim, there is that opportunity again for you to already have a house which is suits a retirement package, free from stress, free from polluted air, enjoying nice water from our mountains, and there you go. So these are some of the things that I think, in terms of the real estate bit, you can do. But also, as a growing town, we are also looking at some infrastructures that we don't have. We are looking at people who can bring a mall where you can actually now have, when we talk about Nyanga, we with the majority of people coming from outside our town. So we need those facilities where people can have a nice mall, which can house some fast food outlets, some services like banking where people can easily withdraw their money and they pay, when they go out to do quad biking and other activities, they will need some cash. So I'm thinking of a very nice mall. So they would want those shops where they can easily buy, those fresh produces, and buying some things like polony, for example. Things like, I remember one friend of mine from Australia who came and said, I want to host some people coming to Nyanga. Where can I buy a nice meat for me to have a barbecue? It was something else. But anyway, my point is we want such a mall that can house our tour. And I believe we can invest in that